Okay, a testing, 1, 2, 3. It's been a long time since we've had frame drop issue to the point where we have to restart the stream. Let's hope that was a very temporary hiccup. Nothing indicating anything on my end, but yeah, can't be 100% on that one. We see in here and we're 60 FPS, great. Then we plod on. And I try to remember what I was doing. Well, everyone's taking their turn, so it can't be anything important to carry on. Alright, for now, you go and harvest. And I will want backup mulching those undines before they start reproducing like mad. So, on you come. Now, are these undines going to destroy my friend or not? I don't know. But regardless, I will get you in. And then I will further bring you in. There we go, you got a healthy chunk of your SP and hit points back because I pulled you out for that turn, which I do love doing. Kupferdash, you need to invest in some ad blocking. I can't stand ads. Right, you are not entirely safe there. I might just give you Veteran Ring and go with strength attacks rather than magical attacks. You have plenty of magical resistance as it is. Let's get stuck in. Yeah, laugh in ad block. Although they're getting crafty with dealing with ad block these days, sadly. Very sadly. I find it needs some manual updating every now and then to make sure it still continues to block ads. This is what I'm after. Blast that thing away and then it should be an easy cap afterwards. Oh, Baron, we are nowhere near the end of this game. We are on chapter... Oh god, am I gonna kill this thing? Whew! We're on chapter 2 out of many. It's what the people demanded, you know. 2 out of 10 says health. There we go. And we only just started chapter 2 on top of that. Right, how good are you at ripping these? Oh my goodness. There's not going to be much capturing of this one. Bring it down. There we go. Using the correct element is massive in battles. You'll find yourself in this game very frequently switching out your weaponry to make sure you're using just the right one for elements. Now let's get them cornered. How cornered are we thinking? Oh, I could just shoot you from there, that's rather nice. But I'd rather get close. You against stone. I think I unintentionally went and killed my my character there. Damn. I should have checked on the damage they would be taking, but I didn't. Too bad though, they are there to be used and abused. There's no skin off my nose if they go and die. Yeah, we did exactly that, Nicholas. They got the mercy of death. There we go, a couple of easy caps now. I'll go in for the capture attack on you straight away. I did not expect this in the game to be going around and hoovering these things up like Pokemon, but that ends up what we get. Ends up what we get, man. I need to work on my English skills. In fact, I've got a good chance to... that's not going to cap you now, is it? But I don't want to kill you either. Right, if I just use this, it'll simply weaken you. Or some very convenient critting. Not convenient enough, but it makes a dent. There we go. We didn't actually come here to capture all these creatures, but that's a lovely bonus. We're here to destroy that watery creature, which in retrospect is going to be a little more difficult now that we have lost our earthy creature, since these guys I think are quite weak to earth. Still full control of everything except for where the powerful monster is. So everyone is going to chill out, retreat back to home base. Not to be confused with the hardware store. I'm really feeling the squeeze on items that I use for restoration, so I need to be careful on that front. When I found that massive cache in nuts, I thought they'd never run out, but no, they run out. Dying a bunch unlocks a stage. I'm guessing this game has its equivalent of the Deadbeat dungeon, a dungeon entirely made for grinding with. And much like in Kamidori, I will not be reduced to using that. Alright, we'll let a couple of turns pass, so everybody is fully ready, locked and loaded to take on this thing. Now, how do you operate? You have enormous strength, decent agility, decent constitution. Your resistance is so-so. Massively weak to earth, so I already regret having my earth guy die. Tentacles, strength +3. Underwater movement, but this isn't water, this is just shallow water, which is probably different. I'm not sure if I made any extra books for the cat or not. No, it needed items that I don't have access to yet, or I haven't gone to the places where I get them yet. So, we'll just have to mash through this the old-fashioned way. Thinking about it, you might be able to do a good bit of denting from here with your bow. And you are probably the last one I should be sending in. With your 3 constitution, you're gonna get minced for 20 health a hit. With that in mind, let's make sure you're wearing, say, the fortress ring so you can actually tank a hit or two. And this is a terrible place to stand because it's rigged like that, so I'll have you over here instead. And we'll see what this thing does. It might be possible that we can just shoot you to death. The attack that you deal is minuscule, but if I equipped you with the Sonora instead, you would deal slightly more damage. It's literally called the Loser Dungeon. Well then, that ain't the place for me. It might be the place for Fia with a performance like that. Does this have a ranged attack? Is it actually going to move at all? I'm going to move one in and coax it out. Well, potentially coax it out. No? What is your story? Yeah, I'm entertaining the idea of just buffing up Fia for this one. But I'm wondering if I could just... If it's not going to move, I could just pepper it to death with... Oh, it's moving. And if we were in... Oh, I don't have a charge on my strike. Hitting it would hurt it, but it would also really rather hurt Avaro. Which is nae good. Doesn't seem wise, does it? Well, for one, having you still equipped with the capture rope is not wise. If I give you the veteran ring, we can actually deal some real damage to it. I'm just a little concerned about taking 9 damage thrice from it. 999, and dealing that to us again is dangerous stuff. I think it's probably better if you do step back and go for the cheer route. Ah, as it happens, our light sphere has better chance of hitting and does more damage. I'll take it. Ugh. Better chance is not complete chance, sadly. Unfortunately, ice is going to do absolutely diddly squat to this thing. But doesn't that mean that you could equip the capture stuff? No, the rope is for a physical capture attack. Huh, well, you are in an unfortunate situation, but at least some damage is better than no damage. And because this thing is relatively high level, at least we get a reasonable amount of experience just for tickling it a little bit. That counts as on water for you. Ooh, right. With 3 constitution, Fia is in grave danger if she gets attacked here. That's a pain. I wonder if it would be an idea to pull back a little bit. I have something resembling an idea. You will cheer, Fia. Fia will step back onto here and still be in shooting range. She will not retreat, she'll just stand by. And you are in super grave danger, so you run the heck away. Avaro is in considerable danger here. And he's no longer in range to cheer on Fia, but we will have you move over here. You will continue to pelt that thing and do more damage. The whole training thing is a game within a game. Looks like this game's pretty meaty on the subsystems. And that is not necessarily a bad thing. Right, Avaro's just going to defend if he gets attacked. So you're just standing by. There we go, as expected. But you can defend to get a buff to your own defense. Ooh, it's not as fast as I thought. You could actually counterattack rather nicely. You wouldn't die from your from the attack. You would just get horribly maimed. And I think that's okay. Is this a game you'd be playing if you weren't streaming it? I think I'd be playing it differently. I'd probably be playing it a lot faster. Okay, that was pretty good. I doubt you could capture it just like that, no. Your bow would bring it down quite a bit further. Can you go in for a physical? No, well, you could, but you would get decimated in that fight. Avaro could tickle it down a little more, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Avaro just take another beating, whilst we hit you twice for 8 and 8. That's too risky. 5 and 5 should bring it down to 3 hit points, as long as we don't crit. Please don't crit, Fia. I want to capture this thing alive. And I don't have Mercy Bangle on you, do I? Monster Capture would do similar damage, might crit, and is probably an all-round better idea. And there's the crit! Whew, excellent decision. So we caught it, we got ourselves a new item, the Water Beast Scale, and with that, 100% completion of the map. And nobody important had to die for it. Excellent job. Anything left to hoover up? That looks like a no, so let's go. Nice. Get our money, get our gems, get our first, I think, large potion. And great aromatic herbs, which I've been having a hard time getting, and water plants, those were a bane for me before. And let's see what we can do with all our captured specimens. Doesn't seem to be any new events popping up. Maybe it's under train. So we've got this, a bunch of females, a bunch of 1-stars. Right, so if I understand, we're going to liquidate them in order to do this. So I could give you ice resistance. I could give you more spirit. What is spirit? Oh, is this spirit? Well, it's probably not a big deal to us. Holy moly, there's a lot to consider here. You having your own capture attack would be rather nice. And yeah, we choose who we put in. The Water Beast is still just rarity 1, so it's no big a thing. It does count as a Helion creature. I feel like I'd be wasting it if I used you on this, though. Surely there's something that requires Helions specifically. So for now, I'll go with these crummy ones that we just got out of nowhere. There we go. Oh my god, 80 of these available. That is scary stuff. Okay, so... it looks like these... what do you even call these? The summonable monsters, the Yuikis. They are going to be as strong as you desire to make them, because it looks like you can just grind their stats up to no end. Which I will almost certainly not be doing on stream. If at all. I don't want this game to be too easy after all now, do I? Okay, so with that... Amayui's great, Brelix. It does look like Kamidori 2.0 and improved. The jury is still out if the cast is improved. There's this theory that when Maximilian said the cast was improved, what he meant was the improved cats, not cast. And I'm willing to believe that right now. I can't do more of that because I don't have access to flying. Can't go here, so it's between Heaven's Fall and more of the Fortress. And I'll do Fortress for now. Get myself this leather thanks to that Water Beast scale. Moon scale leather, good constitution. L-Clot? Light clothing, maybe? That would make sense. I don't know if I'd lose the Technomancer ability on Sea Space or not with this, but I'm going to make it anyway. Yes. Anything else that we've got access to? A fertile dirt field. Filled with plants and insects, gives dirt every 3 days. That sounds like a waste of time, considering I can just buy dirt. But I haven't made one before, so we're crafting it. I will do everything to proselytize for my goddess. Oh right, and that thing we just made. Where is it? Ah, it needs earth and fire to upgrade, and we don't have access to that. So I guess even though I just spent stuff on it, I won't be using it. It's more efficient than waiting for money to pile up, says Max. It also takes up space. One thing is though, that I did make it, so I might as well put it down somewhere, even if we're a little low on space for it. Perhaps if we go down more of the areas here, we'll unlock more spaces to be building on, which is certainly what I hope for. So we're going to go down all of these three before we start dealing with the Beastman area. Any enemy, or rather any unit that gets defeated, will get a little defeated skull in the bottom right. But aside from that, I don't think there's any real penalty to getting knocked out. I'm not going to be throwing their lives away, but you know how it is in chess. Well, one thing I can see is there's new treasure abound. Just a free map as well as I can tell, yeah, because we can withdraw at any time, and we even still have access to the deploy gate. Well, that is just wonderful news for me. I will... It's best if I move Fia and Yuiki together, because Yuiki has this amazing ability, Goddess Aid, which I suspect is going to turn Fia into an absurdly good tank. The drawback that I'm seeing from this is that as I deploy and move you, for example, moving you like so, this allows me to have the Yuiki move further than you, which means the Yuiki is the one that's taking the beating instead of you. So instead I'm going to move it there, and see how that works out for you. Sea Space will be moving together with the Beast Girl. What's her name? It's Mike, right? Yeah. Mike-U. Mike-U, but we'll go with Mike. Name of the helicopter pilot in Resident Evil 4. Rest his poor soul. Alright, well, ooh, greedy for that as well. Just get everything. It does seem like a very pathetic companion. Can you activate that? Yeah, everyone can activate those. Good, 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 good. I can't imagine there's going to be anything here that's too threatening, so I don't have a problem spreading out. The potatoes can multiply. One thing I tried to do off stream was grind a treasure out of them, but they would not drop a treasure. I must have slaughtered 50 to 100 of them, and not a single one dropped a treasure. Although I'm under the impression that... No, even the game's almanac tells me they can drop treasure. Information, unit, green potato. Come on, I know you're there somewhere. Well, like, there we go. Green potato. Item dropped emerald, and I never got an emerald. Maybe there's something you have to do to be able to get those drops. On my side, I haven't dropped a single frame since I rehosted, so there's a reasonable chance that was on my end. Not that we're playing the blame game here. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to move you over here. And it's time to get mulching. Oh wait, no, I could be capturing these buggers, couldn't I? I have a funny feeling this whole capture mechanic is going to get, although I like it, very tedious. Capture attack probably won't get you unless I crit, and I might, so let's give it a go. Gems might be rare drops, I don't recall them being that rare in Kamidori. They undoubtedly happened. If I just go in there, I'll mulch you straight up. And I don't have a problem with that. Might as well just defend. I do want to capture this one. Emerald is 3% chance from green potatoes. 3%. Even then, the odds are on my side for having gotten one, but it doesn't always work that way, does it? It's a slight problem that I cannot see into there. Well, let's turn a problem into not a problem. I'm gonna get you on the capturing now. It doesn't matter if we just do it physically. Just one little bit of damage is all we need. Just don't miss. Wait, it's not physical. Well, it doesn't matter, as long as we capture the tatty. And I'm gonna move you into here. Hopefully this reveals more. It doesn't. Huh. It's unfortunate for me. If I move in here, it's going to be a physical attack, which is almost certainly not what I want. So I'm going to have you come over here to offer defense. Your constitution is way low, and you don't have any melee attack. I'm just going to run in here and take the hit. Oh no, not from me, Parappa. There are games that I like to get autistically neck deep in my spreadsheets for, and whilst I love Kamidori and I love what I see in this game so far, it's not that kind of love. There we go, Guardian is so good, just completely negates an attack on somebody. And that can be gamed to the heart's content. I'm going to capture you with that. My holy attack could mulch you pretty hard though, and it's less likely to miss. Ah, but it's also less likely to crit. Oh, well. Thank you, crit. Oh, okay, bye-bye, stray imps. I did kind of want to cap those, but what you gonna do? Let's cap the room, and Snowball Girl needs to catch up a wee bit. I just pulverize you as 12 twice and they're not going to hurt back. I will say the capture mechanic in this already looks quite a bit more endearing than what we saw in, say, Final Fantasy X. I say we saw, I never streamed Final Fantasy X. I had a slight temptation to, but every time I've thought that, I've thought against it. Final Fantasy X is a whole lot of cutscene. Not necessarily bad cutscene. I'm risking by going in with you, but that's okay. I might actually let you rest up there for a wee bit. Nah, there's nothing to be feared here, surely. Well, then again... As long as you two move together, you'll be okay. You hold that. Yeah, free map, nothing to fear. Although I can't help but feel that that kind of attitude almost got me killed in Kamidori before. There's no fear of a game over, at least. Unless I somehow lose everybody. Hopefully you don't get that. Maybe rest up a bit. Let's explore more. And... cap you. Didn't you have problems with one of these censoring in Twitch last time you No, you were thinking of Hitbox. Was it Hitbox? Let's assume it was Hitbox. Hitbox shut down my stream, so I shut down Hitbox. Okay, Mixer. Mixer shut down my stream, so I shut down Mixer. Speaking of getting shut down, our Yuiki has come across a rusty iron spirit. And I think iron beats dirt. You're quite fortunate you have Soul Shield. Okay, that's a slightly terrifying thing to see on you. Your HP recovery isn't going to be that great over there. Alright, for one, let's prevent more monsters spilling on through. And let's bring you back a bit so you don't get yourself killed. Or I could simply pull you back entirely so you get everything back, and that sounds even better. That's so cool. They're the only units that can just withdraw like that. I want Fia to get her health back. I don't want to use drops on it. I think I'll migrate her down to stand here so the units are at least close together. Avaro's not very injured, and you're not injured at all. So you get over here. Avaro, get your stuff back. My goddess, rest up. I have a funny feeling that I'm going to want a pretty buff goddess for bringing that thing down. So I'm going to take the opportunity to cheer up my goddess, whilst we send in the cat creature. Ooh, well that's pretty ideal. Cap it, retreat, it'll be faster. Oh, well no, if I retreat you're going to lose all your cheering. Let's keep up with the cheering then. Whoops, did not mean to move you. Is Jake taking responsibility for the death of streaming platform Mixer? Absolutely. I sent their people a message saying, hey, I want to stream this game. I've got this censorship running for it, so it shouldn't be running foul, but I still want to check for permission. And then I got permission, and then they still just straight up banned the account regardless of that. Can't remember if it was a ban or a suspension. It didn't matter though, because before anything would run out on that, Mixer died a death. Right, are you fully buffed up yet? You're 4. And Avaro might have enough to do a 5th on the next turn. He certainly does. Alright, my goddess. Fortunately, she does not have all of her health back. And further to that, her constitution is miserable. So I guess Avaro is going to have to be the one that goes and tanks the everything. Alright then. Avaro moves out. Move here. I should have a single SP razor for you if we need to. Well, hopefully. Oh, crumbs, I should have given him something to increase his ability to defend. capture rope is not going to do that. So we're going to undo your movement. You can't change equipment after a move, so I'm going to give him the Fortress Ring to increase Constitution, although it's not leveled up. At least one bit of Constitution is better than not having one. You are going to be right behind to deal damage, I hope. And on top of that, we are going to have you run straight into Unveil the Area, and then, I mean, you could attack it. You do extra damage there. You're going to get hit for 13 3 times, but you'll survive that, and you'll deal some respectable damage. Unless you get crit, which you won't, because it has 0 luck. Wait, I misread that situation entirely. That doesn't do extra damage, that recovers my enemy. Well, at least we all learned something today, Yuki. Do you have any ranged attacks? You don't, you only have a physical attack. Burrow there. That being the case, we're going to bring you out to here. I need to have you be able to cheer on our goddess in 2 turns' time. Do I have any restoration items for that? I'm out of green nuts, but I do have 1 ether. No, I've got 3 ethers actually. I may well just do that to keep the cheers flowing. So it comes in, unsurprisingly. I could charge strike it back to deal some actual damage, or I could try to negate the amount of damage it's dealing to me. A difficult choice, because I do need to start peppering away at this thing. It's going to deal 9 damage twice. I would deal 9 damage 3 times. Let's get that charge strike done. Who knows, might even crit it for some extra. With 12 luck, the probability is there. Alright, this better be good. He's not regaining SP. Shouldn't have expected him to. I want that treasure, though. So, Holy is going to do a reasonable amount of damage. A better than reasonable amount, quite a lot. 18 3 times with some crits. That would be quite good. Okay, this eclipses anything that C-Space is going to do, so C-Space is just going to be defending for the rest of this. And Mike moves in, ready to assist, and you... maybe you shouldn't. In fact, tell you what, you can just retreat altogether. What about you, Avaro? You can't cheer on our god. I might not need to cheer on, actually, which would be good. I don't want to waste my valuable items here. And maybe shield will proc to take even less damage here. That's a no, and that's a hell yes. God, I love shield. Abilities can matter so much in this. Sophia, how are you feeling about just straight up capturing it? 16 twice? 18 3 times is a reasonable chance of killing that thing. But if I soften it up a bit with a bit of crumbs. You're pretty terrible at this, aren't you? But you could be made better. What do you have equipped right now as your accessory? The capture rope. No thank you. Tower necklace is better intelligence, which is more damage. So it's going to do... Oh, this is still pathetic. Well, Gambaro. Yeah, I think we tickled the rusty iron spirit with that. I can't risk the kill, so I'm going to have to try monster capture twice. It hits fewer times as well, this could take a bit. But the odds of me killing it are too high. It would be 18, 18, and 18, which is 30, 40, 50. Yeah, it's too much. Monster cap. Now this does put C-Space in a predicament. But I'm sure he'll be okay. He managed to take the Lady Knight attacks quite well. I'm sure he'll take these ones quite well as well. He's not going to take another round of that very well, though, so here's hoping we can cap it here and now. Actually, cap is only 6 twice. However, if you... Ah! No, you can't cheer. Wait, only 6? Ah, cheer ran out. That's a damn shame. It's okay though, I'm confident we can make this one work. With a bit of added snowballs. Now if I get 2 crits that would be okay, but I'd rather keep you alive, so I'm actually going to breathe all over sea space. And he will survive another encounter. He could actually hit it back, but again, 2 crits would kill it and I can't take that risk. 1 crit in fact. I feel like we had this in Kamidori as well, the main character just being the tank. Well, I'm sure they're happy enough with it. There we go. Provided we don't miss, the next round is a winner. And slight chance this could kill if I crit twice, but I don't think it will. Remember, I'm not trying to kill this thing, I want to capture it. Oh bollocks, there's 1 crit. Oof. I appreciate your spirit, Mike, but that's not what we're going for here. Actually, Abaro could go in for the cap. Get the capture rope on and get stuck in. There we go. Nicely done. A Jupiter gem. It's probably a one-off drop there, and 100% control. And nobody died as well, especially not sea space. Are you the only one that can see that? No. Get digging. Get looting. That is actually rather nice. And get out of here. Flawless. That is to say, without flaw. We even got some faith for it. And did I see gold dust? Because I think I saw gold dust. If I did indeed see gold dust. We're liquidating that. Sell... There we go. Gold pieces, they look like sand, worth 1,000 gold. That's my 1,000 gold. Treasures, I believe, have no use other than selling, unless somebody can tell me otherwise. And if they are going to tell me otherwise, they are too late. Oh, right. I didn't capture that thing, did I? Because it was a boss monster. Well, what a waste. Yeah, I forgot the medal thing indicates a boss. He seems quite happy about getting gold dust for just 1,000 there. Maybe I got myself a bum deal. Alright, all seems well here. Can we do some more training? I don't want to melt you down, but these potatoes and bats are probably not very good for us. Only earth creatures will get you that stone fist, but look at that. Strength plus 10 with a stone fist. Your strength isn't amazing, but plus 10 is pretty huge. And all it takes is 5 earthlings. The thing is, I'm not sure if any of these count as earth. Probably not. Might be worth buying the Earth Book for more element coverage. That's right, I haven't really looked at what I could buy from this guy other than his dirt. And we have got a fair chunk of cash in our pocket. He sells the stone tomb. It gets me stone coverage, but I already have that with my my Golomancer. The elfin bow is a better bow, but without the good range. The mithril hammer is very tempting. But I don't know, something doesn't feel quite right about being a technomancer and outright buying your equipment. We should be making it ourselves. What do we need to make these things? Oh well, we don't even have access to them. That's a slight shame. Maybe I'll go crawling back for that earth tomb. Bye, money. Of course he sounds happy about that. In that case, we'll see if we can upgrade what we did get there. Yeah, the hammer for... Holy moly, that hammer has upgrades for days. My current hammer is strength 5. So we're getting 2 strength in exchange for 10 accuracy. Losing 1 agility kind of sucks as well. But 2 extra strength is very hard to argue with. And on top of that, we can upgrade the Stone Tomb to get access to Stone Bullet. Yeah, that's a done deal. You're losing charge attack, really? How can you... Oh. Oh, that is not worth anybody. I'd make the 2 strength for 10 hit chance and 1 agility trade, but not that charge strike trade. Nope, I'm keeping my earth stones.
Yes.
Well spotted, Max. I guess down the line you want everything upgraded, but I only have 31 earth stones. Mithril hammer does void damage though. It does. Ah, you're right. Void could be useful against something that is, okay, we will keep it just in case I have to fight something physically, and this is my only option.
Yes.
I mean, it only costs me 1 bit of ore and 1 bit of wood to get myself an earth stone. Yes. It's not the biggest trade in the world. It's also useful as a crafting regent. What do you melt them down for? Mithril hammer breaks down for 1 earth stone. That doesn't seem very good. Oh, but the elfin bows break down for thunderstones, which I need for the elfin bow itself. I see. Oh, you mean for making new hammers? Well, we don't have such things available to us right now. I want that blue ore so I can make my own water tomb. We already have one, obviously, but I still get the faith for doing so. Okay, grand. With that 100% clear, next up is the torso layer. Red potatoes, they can also drop treasures for us. Otherwise, our first encounter with white ore and red threads. Well, my save and save often mantra is screaming at me, so we'll do exactly that. And get stuck in. She is truly insufferable. Right, own base conquered, all that. Okay, it's another free map, so nothing to worry about. However, swampland requires burrow, and if I recall well, you have burrow, right? So I can send you on a little quest around here. In fact, no, that requires flight. If I send you in here, you're going to stop that red potato from multiplying out of control. But if it multiplies out of control, that's more opportunity for me to get access to its treasure. So I might not want to do that. It's pretty hefty, this whole place, filled with intimidating looking creatures. And I've never seen this before. Barrier. And more monuments to repair. Very well, we get stuck in, and the first person getting stuck in is Avaro. And you will not be having your capture rope equipped right now. Get that vet ring on so you can deal some reasonable damage. Do I even want you being the first one going in there? I don't think I do. I think I'd rather... You made the first step. Yeah, I knew it. There was nothing to fear. Go. Go on in there. Potato does not have specific weakness, but it's got pathetic constitution. Okay, tell you what, I will. Given how narrow everything is here. But it's so narrow. 2, 3. There we go. Deploy you. You have to be adjacent to Fia for deployment. And you get burrowing over there. Have at. There's no incentive for me to power these things up early. No incentive at all, he says. Fia, you can shoot that thing down, can't you? Oh, wonderfully. Your hit chance is Garbo, but how about we cheer our goddess? And we have you energize this for us. Potentially leaving you able to make a shot, and then you bring it down. Tang-fastic. How about you? Don't you have your ranged stone bullet attack now? Potatoes have terrible resistance, so I think you're actually going to be better stone bulleting it down. Ah, but your intelligence sucks compared to your strength. Difficult choices. Strategic choices. But at least you can do it safely from there because potatoes cannot burrow. Yeah, well, I said that, it moved out of the way. Now... I could straight up cap you. I feel like I should be capturing one of everything. Although Max was saying it's more like 5 of everything. Regardless, if I get that capture rope on you... This is a physical attack? Yeah, it is a physical attack. That would put you in some reasonable danger. Not to mention you wouldn't be able to cap it. Regrettable. Keep you on the tower necklace, because you're likely... Okay, you know what, screw the capturing. There's plenty of opportunity to capture down the way, and it's causing me to do a lot of back and forthing on the menu, which I'm not really wanting to do. If there comes to a point where I'm like, oh damn, I actually need lots of these creatures for, say, getting a new party member, then that is pretty high on the list of things that I would consider good for off-screen grinding. Cheer our goddess. It's very, very strange to have a main character be a support, but these are strange times. Specific enemy type doesn't matter, Jake, just the star rating and the element in gender. Didn't imagine that my goddess would be the damage dealer. Okay, go out and say hi to that potato. And you should be alright smashing this thing back, Abaro. Crit for the win, 8%? No. Although looking at it, that's a prime candidate for getting captured. He's already softened up for it. Pathetic hit chance on Yuiki here. I think that's because potatoes are quite good at evading. You might notice as the potatoes get more advanced and powerful, they start taking on forms that might seem familiar to us. Give me that 3% treasure drop. Nope. Although I do need red liquid, so that's not too shabby. Do we support our god a bit more? Goddess, rather? No, no. But I'm going to capture that thing. I've never seen anything like that in my life, says Parappa. That is very funny. Alright. Grab what you can, and you secure this entire central area. This is looking good, and this will look even better. Yeah. My strategic mastery cannot be beaten here. Only you can see that, so it must be a mining point. There we go. Let us proceed. Could have taken control of all of this, but I didn't. This point could be good. But I'm greedy, I'll take the card. It was a trap. It's always a trap. It is not always a trap, but it can really feel like that sometimes. Gain full control. Gain full control. And just move on out for now. As for you, I will... dare I retreat? think I will. Just retreat for now. Could summon you later. Actually, we could summon you now because we can't get past all of this. However, our goddess can bring you back already. All cleaned up. Excellent. Now this place is stacked with items for us. This is quite fortunate. This is quite unfortunate. Ooh, 1 year effect's running out. Next turn. Well, I should not have moved you away without praying to our goddess. Another one coming, huh? Get over here for now. It was only Cheer 2, but I regret not buffing it up. Hang on, does that mean I can go to you and undo you? Oh no, you only get to undo 1 turn. Regrettable. Oh well, that is how it is. Get moving. It's on its way. There we go. Although it's strong against ice, it has such pathetic not constitution, resistance, that this will do a fair chunk to it. Shame we don't have thunder coverage, that would take it out. Oh, but it will counterattack. Shouldn't be a problem for us. Actually, nah, we're okay. I will doll snowball you away. Fia would have been better taking that since Fia has the magical resistance. But Fia can also just shoot the thing down. That's actually good, it'll soften it up rather nicely. We have not confirmed the death of Fat Miner yet, Anon numbers. And I have no incentive to check. Really coming on the offense now, but counter offense. Right, what are you gonna do? You gonna move closer in? May as well. And that's a question of, do I want to heal you, or do I want to focus on killing this thing? If I can kill it, I should. Are you feeling lucky there, Mike? Hopefully you're feeling lucky, because we're counting on it. I think it ran out of magic. It's not able to counterattack. I guess you are quite lucky. No, it's not out of magic. Why did it not count? Oh, right. Stone Bullet only has range of 2. It couldn't. However, it can certainly counter you. Well, best of luck, Mike. Bring it down. She doesn't need luck. She's got this one in the bag. Oh god, more gold dust. Mind if I do? And it doesn't even look like gold dust is a rare drop. It sounds like that could be farmed to one's heart's content, although it's only worth 1,000. The unfortunate thing is I wouldn't grind that off stream, because to kill that thing over and over I'd be gaining experience. And I don't know of any way to not gain experience when fighting enemies. Maybe there is a way, and if there is, and Max or somebody knows it, I'd love to know, because that'll let me get monster drops without making my party far too powerful. Oh jeez, that's not good news for you. It shouldn't really be able to hurt you much, but I don't think you can take many fights unsupported. But you're the only one that can come here, so you're gonna have to. I suppose I could have cheered you ahead of time, but oh well. Gambaro. How do you find these games, says my liege. I don't know what kind of answer you're looking for there. They are games. Oh right, we can get access here for support. Not a problem. For now, I think everybody should pull back. Well, Fia doesn't have to, Fia's doing fine. But the other two should pull back. Temporary retreat to regain their health, SP. You you can't fly over this. There's not much point in getting that area. When you come here. Yeah, this is a problem for you. Just distract it for a little while. We'll have reinforcements coming in before you know it. 3 damage, I think not. You could probably use Cheat Engine to freeze or reset your EXP. I really don't want to use Cheat Engine on this game for anything other than speeding up the game. I use the inbuilt speed hacks because, well, any sane person would do that playing a game like this. You're not fully healed up yet, neither is Avaro. Avaro is actually fully healed up. I tell a lie. Avaro gets in, gets full control of this area, and that lets you come over to here, although I could have you here and still attack. No, you get right up close and personal. My god, there's so much to harvest here. This is it's a good time for our people. Oh, it's not so good a time for you. That thing is going to do serious damage because you've got that item equipped which reduces your constitution to pretty much nothing. Even defending, taking 10 damage per hit is disgraceful. So of course you should make the most of it and mulch the thing, right? It's going to try to mulch you in return, but you have magic resistance. But that's still dangerous for you. Yeah, whatever. Live dangerously. If our goddess can't die for our sins, then what can she do? No, she is definitely feeling that one. There we go. Now, that might look like she's about to die, because this thing hits twice and deals 10 damage per hit, and she's only got 13, but I have a cunning plan. It's called Pray that Avaro gets that crit. It's not actually, I have a plan for this, a real plan. Keeping that on my sleeves for now. You get over here, and you go in for this strike. Although, I could forgo the charged strike, and equip you with that Mithril Hammer. And look at that, 11 damage 3 times as long as we hit. I like the sound of that. One crit or not missing secures this win. Perfect. My goddess wasn't under any risk, however. Yeah, it would have attacked her twice for 10 damage, but one of those would have been negated by Goddess Aid from Karin Yuki, which applies once per exchange, I think. Say if she got attacked by 3 different creatures, I think you would block for each of those attacks once. But I can't claim to know that for sure. It's been a while. She is a bit messed up though. I'm sure she'd like to pull back right now. But we have got important things to do. I really want to secure this before more of these buggers pour out. I'm not so convinced that you're the best one to be physically defending against all these bats. With your 27 health and your 7 constitution. So you won't. You get over there. And you tank for us. You secure. And you start shooting those things down. Incidentally, you're going to do more damage with the light sphere, but that means you can probably... Nah, 12 and 12 isn't going to do it unless you crit. And that's not going to kill them unless you crit, so it should be okay. Yeah, you can undo 1 turn. Actually, could I undo that attack? That is so cheap. I will never do that. So, the outcome of that fight didn't change, because the game always remembers outcomes for one turn. That means if I were to save and reload constantly, I could not change the outcome of that fight, same with using undo. And same with drops, but it does change for the next turn. So the save scummer's way in this game is to make a save before the turn you plan on killing, then reload the save, make that kill, and then hope that you get the drop that you're after, or the damage that you're after. But none of that around here. I'm vehemently against save scumming. Oh yeah, or the level up you're after. That I have problems with. I don't even know why they have random level ups in the game. What are we achieving with that? Who are we making happy? We're not making me happy. I'm torn if Yuki is a good shield or not. Oh, speaking of level ups that you want to roll for, they got nothing but 2 hit points. No strength, no constitution, no intelligence, a horrible, horrible level up. But of course you just roll with the punches there. Right. That's a bit better. I like getting luck. More of those critical hits coming in. Agility could be a huge one. There's the difference between getting 2 or 3 hits in any exchange. Yeah, this character is apparently not female. But I mean, does it really matter? It's some kind of tree spirit thing. Actually, don't answer that question. I have a feeling that's something that some people would have strong opinions about. You just wait out there. Or you could just straight up retreat. No, I want to maintain control of this area, so stand by for now. As for you, without much else to do, come stand there. Don't ask the questions you don't want the answers to, chick. Yeah, it's like when I had that epiphany about furries. Sometimes it's better to just let those sleeping dogs lie. We're gonna get you? Yeah, we're gonna get you. Unless we miss, which is possible, but not probable. Not probable. No, okay. Well, that was not ideal. Fortunately, though, we got loads of turns. We cleaned up a lot of the potential problems fast and early. Actually, I don't really think there's anything resembling a problem on this map. We've got this. Alright, maybe don't miss this time, my goddess. I wonder if you can crit with the capture thing. Well, that answers that. Crits are good, they'll do double damage, and they will never miss. Oh, it's not a trap. It's, oh, okay. That's fantastic. 30 Azure Nuts. Oh, that's better than fantastic. That's amazing. Would take a long time to be getting those as drops. Right, my goddess is on her last legs here. Nonetheless, I'm just going to cheer her up and tell her to get back into the fray. You could still shoot that thing down. In fact, you could bouncing... Oh, right, this is... It's going to be quite good to see you actually deal some damage here. Slap. I had to quickly check my phone there, which is not something I do often. But my phone was buzzing away as if somebody was desperately trying to contact me. Too bad for them. My phone exists for me to contact others, not for them to contact me. Right, Fia, you can finally take a bit of a break. You've done a lot for us. Oh, I meant to retreat you there. Which is why I can go doop-de-doop. There we go. That is a very good use of the undo button when you misclick. Wish I had one of those when we were playing Xenonauts. Holy moly, that was... Well, we managed to find a bit of an undo button for that. During Xenonauts, there was a rather unpleasant situation where I blew up my tank and at least one other squad mate because I misclicked and shot a wall right next to the big old cannon thing. That wasn't good. It was, however, quite hilarious. And very fortunately, we stumbled across a bug which froze the game. Ah, okay, so barriers are just taken care of when you solve other things. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that did occur in Kamidori. You don't have lockpicks, there's no point at all of you getting involved there. Just retreat, and C-Space will take care of everything else. Wait, I'm certain there was something through here. Wasn't there a question mark here? I think there was. Would somebody else find it? Maybe it was a burrow area. That sounds reasonable. But you're still not finding it. What is going on here? This might be stretching a bit, but maybe it's part of the dungeon that only appears from certain times. That really is stretching, though. Alright, get out of here, Fiat. I'm gonna need the combined powers of Nancy Drew and Professor Layton to figure this one out. There's something there. I know there's something there. We saw it. We all saw that question mark over there. And now it's not here. What could it mean? There it is. So only C-Space could see that, because C-Space is... where's Technomancer? There we go. Repair, search, lockpick, and mining. Search is needed to see those hidden areas. Still, this was flush, nobody died, 100%, all faith gained, and a huge amount, what, 1, 2 mining points, 1, 2, 3 searching points, a third mining point. Yeah, this is, as some people might say, cooking with gas. Money, faith, Giglian steel, no idea what that's all about. Mole bracelet gives us the ability to have burrow on a character. Yeah, first encounter with the red thread. Question is, can I put that to use at all? Oh. Making additional veteran rings, even if it costs me the only red liquid I have, is a very good deal there. Hermit's Monocle sounds like a waste of time for the search skill, but if somehow I don't have access to C-Space and I'm very suspicious about a wall, I don't think it'll cost me anything just to equip that and check. The Gnome Necklace gives us Earth Resistance, that's probably going to be quite useful. A barn gives me Harvest Level, definitely useful. Bye-bye dry grass.
Yes.
I'll take it all. And for that... Man, that Megami Ranku is going quite well for you. Girl thinking of people becomes Apostle Blessed Girl. Agility. That's stuff for your... what was it again? Skills. Why do I keep forgetting that? I keep thinking it's your command points. Strength up, intel... okay, that's good. I think these are set though. I don't think these are random, but I might be wrong on that. Green nuts. I need green nuts. Did I not plant one of these already?
Yes.
Otherwise, looking good. Rank ups are always set. Cheers, Max. Yeah, I noticed that tireless skill. I'm keen to see what it is. Oh, Flurry. Flurry is so good. What are we not using? Ooh, first strike. Tireless, recover FS. I don't really care about that. FS is seldom a problem because I like to pull my units back very often. But 10% chance to attack first isn't very good. 10% chance to strike again, very good, but I'm 1 short on it. That monster capture is very expensive. It is actually better to keep it sorted out like, say, that, and then switch up for monster capture as and when I want it. But I hate the menuing so much that I will forgo the first strike bonus just to get that. Good. With that though, it's shoulder area. The map level is a bit higher. Did I miss anything in this layer? I did. I did not get any white ore. I would like to at least get one of it so that I know what I can do with it. Yeah, I know we can always switch it on when needed, but the menuing is not a happy situation for me. When I look at a map like this, I always try to think, what can I get done in 1 turn? Because that makes it really fast, and it means you don't need to bother with the enemies, but I should consider killing more red potato to get its red juices. Could I kill that thing in 1 shot? If I bulked up one of my units, then I certainly could. Anyway, I just need that ore, so I don't need to overthink this one. There would at least be a little bit of thinking involved if the passage of days cost anything, and I am very, very surprised that it's not. So there we go, I can go in, take 5 shots at getting some ore, and would you look at that, the rare item, and we got 3 of it, and the other 2 are Crushino Steel, which is rare enough at this point. I gotta say, that was a fantastic haul. Got it all done in 1. Oh no, here it is. Got it all done in 1. Okay, groovy. That unlocked me anything new? It would appear not. 3 years, says Selectimo. Man, I remember when 2 years was like, oh my god, 2 whole years, where did the time go? The time is going, but where is it going? Alright, 1 more of these, and then we're going to check out Beastman area. Magic sand. Oh, I need magic sand, so that's a good call. On top of that, didn't I get stuff that I need to put down here? Yeah, my green tree for 1. My park plays into the 4x4s, but unfortunately, I don't think I can do any more 4x4s. Well, actually, you're part of a 4x4. But unless I make more parks, I won't be getting that bonus, and I still need to put those parks down, although it's not unthinkable. Oh, I don't have other places to put you. How unfortunate. Alright, let's go check it out then. Shoulder area? No, no before that. Training. Dang, of course not. They needed to be earth types. Although, 5 of them to get you extra CP. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Excellent. I don't know if I have other skills that I could be giving you, but being able to have a lot of them going can be great, especially if they're passives. Well, you could have had capture attack this whole time anyway. Otherwise, nothing big for you here, but I'm sure we'll get those down the line. Now, shoulder area. Give it to me. This looks familiar. Yeah, this is where we fought, or this is where we made Mike fight against some kind of pillar. I don't think I'll be able to do anything here, because it's blocked by a silver door. Okay, a bronze door. There's just going to be thunder butterflies. And crimson bats. Have we fought crimson bats before? I don't think we have. Thunder butterfly, normal insect. I don't think it counts as flying. No, it does. There we go, flight. Very well, let's get stuck in. You are incredibly weak to thunder, so I don't want you fighting those thundery buggers. unfortunately, if I send you in, that's exactly what you're going to do. They're weak to fire, which I do not have access to. Look, I'm pretty certain this is something we can just club our way through. Just make sure that your weapon is actually the Axis hammer instead of the Mithril hammer. And let's have you hold the rear. On top of that, I rather think you can actually shoot from deployment. Oh, it's a thunder bow. I should have taken that in mind. If I fight something that's weak against thunder, I can use the elfin bow. For now, though, I can just regular shoot. And she is pretty good at critting, just maybe not so good at hitting. I'm not going to deploy our friend just yet. Too weak to electricity. Avaro, though, does not know the meaning of the word weakness. Maybe it would be better if he did. He is weak to thunder, but thankfully he's buffed up enough that that weakness isn't going to be the end of him. In fact, neither Seaspace nor Fia the Goddess have fallen in battle yet. I'd like to keep it that way for as long as possible, although there's no downside to being brought down. 19, only twice, It's not, yeah, no, just strike the thing down, say no to Crimson Bats. Oh, I intend to, Catan. For precisely today, and after today, there's going to be over 2 weeks of the marathon, which is going to be 24/7. So you can make your call on if that's what you're looking for. Thunder. I should cap Thunder. I will cap Thunder. It's hard to look at Avaro and see somebody who I regard as being anywhere near as durable as Wilfred Dion. Right, grab your rope and pin that thing down. Do I want to capture you as well, though? That's something you could do. This is why I made multiple ropes. I was certain I was going to need them. And you, assuming you don't miss, and you might miss, should get this done. Wonderful. I've just noticed she's surrounded by these wee dancing snowmen. I just assumed she had some weird kind of fist thing going on, but no. How cute. This was a mistake. How big of a mistake was it? One worth undoing. Because what I can do, now that the lightning things are taken care of, is deploy you there, move you there, and have Fia go through that to secure the gate. No more electric charged butterflies for us. And as for you, keep smashing them down, Avaro. Begin smashing them down, Avaro. I haven't seen many bats in my life. I can't imagine they're easy targets to hit with a hammer. Especially a hammer as cumbersome as Avaro's. Guardian's so good. And there we go, it does proc for multiple attacks in the same turn. Sophia, I think, is actually going to end up as our tank. I figured it would be Avaro, but no. There's every good reason to make it Fia. If Fia gets surrounded by summoners like that, she might be able to dodge all 3 attacks, which would make her invincible. Of course, nothing's completely invincible. She could be killed by an area of effect attack. Feeling a bit banged up there. You could go and take that, couldn't you? Yeah, go and repair that. Gives you a nice place to stand and regain a bit of yourself and dodge better on top of that. However, these things gotta go. 17 against 5 is only 12 and 12, which is not good enough. And that's you with your booster. It's these red ones that are a problem for me. Yeah, shoot it down. Hard as it would be to hit a bat with a hammer, I think it would be much harder to shoot one with an arrow. Okay, go and bouncing snowman that. No, it's perfectly capable right now. Go and bouncing snowman that one down. It'll hurt, but only for you. Yeah, I think there's going to be some real tedium associated with the monster capping relics. Oh my god. Bad level ups. This is the poster child of it. All I'm getting is 1 hit point for you. It's alright though. We roll with the punches. She's just going to have to work extra hard. Earth Fist. 16 twice. That'll do it. It's high luck, Max, not necessarily good luck. Simply makes the unlikely more likely. Right, you. Away you get. This will get full control. Oh no, Christ, another one of the batty buggers spawned. Oh, we've only had 1 wipe so far, Debs. And what a wipe it was. Bit grim, really. Ooh, not sure you're going to be happy eating more of that. Go and cheer on, not the goddess, but somebody else. And you corner the bat. If that thing attacks you, it's going to be very bad news for you, Mickey. I think you'll be alright just standing there a bit. I doubt that there's a thriving modding scene for these Yushuli games, Wikraman. Now maybe if the devs wanted to try to appeal to the Western audience by, oh I don't know, selling their games to us, then maybe there would be something resembling a modding scene, but I sincerely doubt they even want that. So if they did, it wouldn't be difficult. Wait, I was meant to give you a tower shield of arrow. That would have improved your constitution considerably. Alright, I think that's as far as we go, though. The game will probably say something about trying to get through this door. Although it might not, considering that we have found the doors before. They're not a new concept to us. Yeah, not happening. Okay, that's as far as we can get here until we find ourselves a bronze key. It does, however, have a couple mining points, and that's good news for us if we want to come in and swiftly grab them. Oh, warrior medal! If we fancy a big fight in here, if we killed 20 of them, we'd get that. That sounds good. 1 magic sand, I need a bit more than 1. How does returning there look? Also, is there anything else we could get? Yeah, I need that blue ore as well. Damn. Let's hope this is a place that we can go in and out without mucking about. It is. Fia can go here. Fia can go here. And then Fia can deploy you to take the... Oh! How did I miss you? Don't tell me there's another one over here. Well, whether there is or there isn't, I'm not taking the fights. Now I'm getting 1 more magic sand, but I need that blue ore. again, you can buy it. What, I can buy the magic sand? Or the hero medal? Or do you just mean you can buy it as in you can die? Oh, the game! Yeah, you can buy this game, certainly. Nice. 2 blue ore, just what I was after. That's what I need. Casting center. Command up 1, SP recovery. I'll take it. And what was this crystal for? This is for taking out the ghost that's floating around. And I can finally get my water tomb, although it uses all of these items that I have. I don't like that. I really don't like that, but I will make everything I can constantly. Ah, I need red liquid for that. That red potato needs to die.
Yoshi, 次だ.
Yes, Mike, I too was thinking there was too much gameplay going on here. Let's bring that to a grinding halt. Excellent. She had this unrefined skill debuff that was removing some of her intelligence. Just when I thought I was getting out of the fortress to go and visit the Beastman lair, nope. We've got some shady creature to track. Oh, is that the little thing that's trying to kill us? I hope it is. They look recruitable. But second torso layer contains more blue ores for me. And Love Puppet Hemer. Sounds scary, so I'm definitely going to save before that. And hey, if I can get my 5th party member, come to me.
ました？採用試験をするの今日でしたっけ？あれ？でもまだ紹介もしていないような。あれ？なんでしょう？固まってます？知り合いも何も家族ですよ。いい機会ですし、お二人に紹介します。この子が前に話した仲良しの子です。はい、ぼーっとしてて心配になるでしょ。ちっちゃくてかわいい。ミケユ、聞きたいことある。あ、イオルが復活しましたね。どうしました？ここで働いてる？はい、ここが仕事先です。あ、もしかして心配して来てくれたんですか？心配はいつもしてる。ミケユ、この場所は好き？大好きです。いろんなところで働いてきたけれど、ここが一番優しくてためになるので、だからユールも一緒に働いてほしいなと思っています。ミケユ、ごめんなさい。今日遅くなる。はい、わかりました。あ、いなくなっちゃったよ。しょんぼり。別にそれくらいで謝らなくても大丈夫なのに。アバロさんもイオルと会ったことあるんですか？そうですか。それじゃあお仕事しましょうか。お給金もらってイオルのご飯作らないと。何がです？イオルちゃん行っちゃったよ。寂しいからミケユちゃん慰めて。リアさん、しっかりしてください。イオルにならまたすぐに会わせてあげますから。ほんと？わーい。でもそれはそれとして、ミケユちゃんもいや、だから急に尻尾はダメですって。
Okay, what? How did that event end up with us getting Faith, I wonder? Perhaps the assassin is going out proselytizing for us as well. Wouldn't be too bad, but I do want my 5th party member. With that, are there events floating around here? Oh.
声をかけずに近寄るとは君らしくもないな。おや、どうしたのかな？その手の中には九段の首が入っていないようだが。
As always, 12790.
仕事を請け負えなくなった。獲物の首はもう取れない。
面白いことを言う。一体どんな心境の変化だろうか。言いたくない。そんな心がよく見える。さしずめ獲物以外に姿を見られた上で殺しも失敗したといったところか。優秀な君のことだ。一度失敗したからといって相手との実力差を理由に依頼を断るわけではあるまい。獲物を殺したくなくなった。そんな風に見えるな。
どこまで知ってるの？
さて、君以上には把握していないと思うが。
もう要件は済んだ。イオはこれ以上この殺しをやらない。
そう、問題はそこだ。殺しに失敗したことではない。なぜ律儀に断りを告げに来たかだ。
イオ、真面目だから。
君がやってくれないとなると代わりの者を派遣することになるが、もちろんその時君は邪魔をせずに見守ってくれるのだろ
う。それは
大丈夫、分かっているよ。真面目な君がどういう行動をとるのか。だから言っているだろう。問題は君がこれを明確な裏切りだと認識しているのかどうかだと。さて、どう落とし前をつけるつもりか、ぜひ聞かせていただきたいものだ。
何を言われようと、もう半分エルフの周囲は傷つけない。
その理由は聞かせてもらえるのかな。
言わない。
ほう。
言う必要ない。
筋が通らないことを分かっていてもか。
だから筋を通しに来た。
読めてきたぞ。なぜ君が獲物の殺しだけではなく獲物の周囲すらも守ろうと決意したのかをな。ミケユに殺しの現場を見られたか。守りたかったものに後ろ暗いところは見られたくなかったか。愛も変わらず甘く優しいな、狩猟や。
もうその名前じゃない。
事情は把握できた。今さら手駒の一つがなくなっても支障はないが、一つ確認しておこう。覚悟はできていると見ていいんだな。
クロートは獲物以外に被害は出さない。
もちろんそのつもりだとも。だが想像してみるといい。大切に思う友人が目の前で傷つけられて黙って見ていられる者がいるのだろうか。大切なものを守るために愚にもつかない暴力行為に走ってしまうのではないか。そしてそんな行動に出られたら、たとえ獲物ではなくても正当防衛としてこちらも抵抗せざるを得ない。そうだろ
う。やってみるといい。首を取られるのはどちらか思い知ることになる。
それは楽しみだ。了承しよう。もう君に依頼は出さず、君もこちらの事情に介入しない。そう、君は自由だ。もしかすると今ここで私の首を狙った方が手間は少ないかもしれんぞ。
クロートは依頼以外では動かない。
いつか分かってもらえると嬉しいね。自由とは想像よりも窮屈なものだと。この世には優しさを踏みにじり友情を引き裂く存在がたくさんいるのだよ。
Now the attitude, the flowing purple clothes, the giant staff, and the skulls on him all indicate that he's probably not a very nice person. Nonetheless, I want him on my team. Still, I'm struggling enough to get Fat Miner on my team, so I don't think it's going to happen. Would be a nice surprise, though. Right, what did I even come out here to do? It was check for events and other places I need to go into. Fort site was blocked by somewhere I need to fly over. This is 100% done, which means next up is Heaven's Fall. No, didn't have somewhere new that I got access to. Yeah, there's no escaping the fort. Okay, second torso lair. That love puppet's gotta die. We've had no indication that Fat Miner is dead. He's still alive in my heart.
アバロさん、今の見ました？あの壁の向こうに他と違う霊体がいましたよ。
There are other ghosts?
なんだか気品があるというか、まるで貴婦人みたいな霊体でした。貴婦人の霊？へえ、私も見てみたい。どっち？どっち？気をつけてください。その霊体に他の霊体が付き従っているように見えましたから。待ってください。これ以上は追いかけない方がいいかもしれません。こんなことを言うのはなんですけど、私の魔法じゃあの霊体に効くかどうか自信がないのでごめんなさい。じゃあ探索もやめちゃうの？うん、そうだね。そうしよう。
Oh, nobody's safe from Fia here, Finn. Defeat the Love Puppet, but it's also a free map, so I guess this is a free map that we can come in as often as we want in the attempt of killing the... Ooh, you don't look too tricky. Flight, teleport, resurrect, charm. No one likes charm. But dark... Okay. 31 constitution and 14 resistance means this thing is going to be very, very hard to hit. Might be interdimensional, but at least it's not ethereal. It has 3 resistance against physical, but we can hit it with void damage with the hammer. But 31 constitution is going to completely nullify physical attacks. 14 resistance means my best bet is to strike it with holy, which it's weak against, by buffing up our goddess. Can we get this done in the patented one-shot? Possibly. Probably want to spread out early on to get as much control as possible before these spooky, scary skeletons come and take it off themselves. They are also interdimensional. They are also strong against physical, and okay, we can only really get through this with magic. But she said that her magic probably wouldn't work. They have no special resistance against ice, do you? Only a little bit. And we have another tome for you. Yeah, weak to light, so Fia is going to be carrying this one. It's just a question of how do we route Fia through this. Probably bringing Fia south so that once she dispatches these ones she can go into deploy gate to rest up a bit and maybe even pop out here. Dark Wave is a physical ranged attack. With that amount of strength that would decimate Fia. Regrettably. Right. Let's start out with it then. Fia, get going. I will be sending you. Oh, I should be sending you with Fia so you can defend each other. Hard to deny that. There's a lot of stuff down here that would want that we would want sea space to be fixing, though. No, this changes nothing. Fia moves out, and Fia has you as backup. And then taking the north will be sea space. And Mike. They're interdimensional, meaning they can go through walls, which could pose a problem. So I'm going to have you take control of this just in case. Yeah, just as expected, they're coming on in. They're going to hurt Mike massively. 11 damage times 3 is already going to kill you, so you have to defend. Oh, that's grim. Ow. Ow. A lot of ow. And it gets... Oh, jeez! Okay, right, I didn't think it would be coming for us, but it is coming for us. Well, this is something of a problem. Something that makes it not much of a problem is that they are not going to respawn, but... I fear for our lives. Already, and we just set foot in here. Right, you're going to need to pull back, no doubt about that. The bow is going to do nothing against you, but I'm going to keep you... What if it... No, it can't warp directly there. I think it would have to warp there, and then it's going to eat light attacks. But my problem is you. You've got movement 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This place is going to be taken over soon. One thing they don't have a lot of is strength. So if I finally gave you that better shield that I made to buff up your constitution and give you a fortress ring on top of that, that gives you 16 constitution, meaning you could actually just stand here and take it. Which might be good or bad, but it might be better to have you around buffing up our goddess. Nah, these ghosts have no resistance whatsoever. Fia should be able to take them out in 2 turns. I don't want them being able to freely move through and into here, though. For that, I might actually just have you stand and eat a lot of pain. I know that's going to be very uncomfortable for you, but that's just really unfortunate for you. I don't have anything that's going to buff us up against all this, do I? I want to keep Smith's courage. Extra hit points is rather nice. Otherwise, this doesn't seem to do too much for you. A little bit of evasion's hardly going to break the bank on this one. I'm wondering if I do want Fortress of the Constitution. I could actually switch out for Veteran Ring and focus more on damage dealing. 21 Void isn't... Oh, no. Damage dealing is not what you're about, Avaro. Not against these things. You're not weak to darkness, thankfully. So just keep that Fortress Ring and move over here to maintain control. Well, maintain. As for you, you could take a shot for absolutely nothing. I mean, it couldn't hurt. The only other thing you're going to be doing is literally nothing. There we go. Truly better than nothing if you get that flurry going and a crit. There's nothing I can think of Kari and Yuki doing, so you're just going to sit this one out for now. Oh, didn't expect you to move back. You coming here, you've got way too much defense. On the plus side though, you cannot hurt me. Certainly very glad I made that shield, and remembered to use it for once. So even if I smack you with Mithril Hammer, we're not looking at anything, so it's best just to wait, whoa, why? Oh, you're using your magic, your charm touch. That's bad news for me. That's very, very bad news. Especially if it leaves you charmed. Surprisingly, he's not charmed. But this is still really bad. You need to get out of here. You're too banged up already. teleporting back is a problem for me. How much by way of healing do I have? 5 small potions I don't think would keep you alive for long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the big cheese. And with that... oh, Charm Touch doesn't seem to cost you much at all to use. Charm Touch is really dangerous, because if you get charmed, you just lose your turn. What can I do against such a thing? Sometimes you just gotta pull it back a bit. Stand by here. You run back a bit to still provide support. Oh, they steal treasures? What? I didn't know that. What kind of treasure was that, I wonder? Damn. Double damn. I'm not going to be capturing monsters around here, but let's have that healing breath available for you. Oh, can you get the treasure if you then beat them up? Oh, it was 8 nuts. Damn. Will it still have that treasure later on, or is that just gone for good? Okay, knowing what we know now, I don't want Constitution on you. I need you to have a bit more resistance. And I don't have many things that give resistance. I'm not sure if I have any things that give resistance. Blue Ornament does, but only Fia can wear that. Well, that's grim. Well, this isn't impossible, but it looks very grimbo, because they're just going to pop in, hit you, and pop back. So, the obvious thing to do is... what exactly? I could move you back and cheer you on, but you are in grave danger yourself. Perhaps not. No, with 3 Constitution, you would die to any attack from this. And they hit 3 times. Well, they probably hit 3 times. Oh well, back you go. Let's see what they do. For whatever reason, they're moving back here. I think the best thing I can do is have you buff them up so that they can slaughter anything that gets foolish enough to come close enough. But you will run out of SP eventually. You can get good SP recovery here, but I don't want you anywhere other than there, because otherwise you're going to get messed up badly. How are you against all of this? Bad and even worse. Man, that isn't good. Oh well. Cheer on our goddess regardless. And I'm kind of hoping for them to pop over here so that I can slaughter them. Come on, ghosts. Okay, good. Bit of constitution where it's needed. And strength is always welcome. I do not know what they are planning with their movement. Maybe I could just move you out for a bit. I could at least reclaim that. Oh, if I go here, then that would be a not too shabby point to do exactly the same thing. No, it's cut off both sides. That would be shabby. That thing's moved back a lot, though. Maybe they only come in when we enter their area. So, just throwing this out there, it might be alright if I advance over this way. Don't teleport me. Okay, that's good. Sometimes they just straight up teleport you, and that's awful. you go here. And this one goes here to block in case you get attacked. And you... How's that cheer looking? Still got it for 3 turns. Let's move you over like so. And just in case they get any funny ideas, you are going to stay on home base. Right, as expected, they're coming on in, and as expected, they will not hurt me. Alright, this should be you excessively dead. Oh yeah. Oh heavens, yes. However, I'm still... I don't have to buff you up right now, but I'm going to. I want that cheer maintained. I don't want to have to redo it. Oh, that could be bad. Constitution is low, resistance is low. I haven't even given you a shield? Well, let's change that. Have a shield, please. It only gives evasion, not constitution. The tower shield does that. I might consider making more tower shields just to have my people not be quite so squishy. This Moonscale leather drops resistance, increases constitution. Not a worthy trade, especially since it makes you weaker to dark. I'll give you the fortress ring in case they come in physically. Kick your ass. Even so, it shouldn't be able to move too far in. And if it does, well, I might just beat a hasty retreat, because that sounds like bad news for me. But you are dying now. Do you have my nuts? Ah, that's not the one with all my nuts. Only Avaro can equip tower shields. Ah, that's a shame. Speaking of shame, you just ate the most damage I've ever done. Yes, we got a new item. Do I dare pull back? I don't know, it's hard to know where these things are gonna go. I'm gonna move you over here for one to mine that out. And you just wait there. Oh, what are they trying? What the heck are they trying? I shouldn't be focusing on these things, let's focus on control for now. You just stand by for now. Not gonna order the standby, I know you'll stand by. And if I keep you two together, you'll maintain at least the cover. 4 turns of cheer 4. How much of a damage swing is +1 resistance anyway? It's only 1. Damage. Oh, you are exactly where I want you to be. Damage is just strength minus the enemy's defense, but that means incremental changes can be massive. The difference between taking 2 and 1 damage could be quite important. The difference between 23 and 25, less so. Okay, there's a slight, teensy tiny problem with me going all offensive on you. I am weak to dark. That's going to deal 23 damage to Fia twice. Fortunately, it's only actually going to happen once, but that's still not good. But in a prolonged exchange, we would win. Maybe. Probably. Possibly. I guess I'm not going to be capping this point right now, although I could. If I cap this, I could pull you out next turn, but it loses 1 turn of charming you up. And I would quite like to have you fully charmed. Nope, I'm going for it. Avaro, take it. Temporarily retreat. You temporarily retreat. You offer your divine support, and you go on the offensive. Hit it with that light sphere. Is there anything I can do to make you even stronger? There is actually, but I haven't been doing it just yet. Mostly because I forgot. Alright, well, time to show us that crit magic of yours. There's the Guardian. That is some nice damage, but oh, it hurts so bad. Okay, let's try and have you not die here. What are we gonna shove down your face here? A single nut should keep you alive, but I don't know if other skellies are gonna come for you, so take the full-on potion. And there's nothing you can do, is there? Actually, you could go in for a straight-up physical attack, but it's going to do nothing. And Stone Bullet doesn't have the range. You could, however, move here and then attack this thing. It would be attacking back with Intelligence 21 to your ho-ho no. No, you just stand right there. See how this goes. Interesting, it didn't go on the offensive. Right, well that being as it is, Avaro is going to redeploy and move here, and I should still have a turn next turn to buff up and restore your cheering. And it's pretty risky to have you come out here, especially since you don't have things with range 3. So I don't think I'll have you come on out. Although I could. I could actually have you go here, and then attack. But it's resistant to ice. And I forget if I got another tomb for you. I think I did. I think I got an earthy looking tomb. But again, that 14 resistant. Ah, what the hell? Come on. You gotta earn your keep sometime, kid. Ow, 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 ow. That stone tomb. Well, if nothing else, gives you a bit of extra agility. I didn't... No, I did upgrade it. It's the water tomb that isn't upgraded and still looks better. Okay, regardless. You could go and smack it with a bouncing snowman. Wait, it's weak to ice? What am I reading here? Wow, okay, well I didn't... I thought you were strong against ice. That would make sense for undead in my view, but I guess I'm completely wrong. So, interestingly enough, I could go across and deck you with a bouncing snowman. Unfortunately, you would deck me 3 times for 9. But it might be worth it. It doesn't look good for you, Mike, but go for it anyway. Well, before I make you go for it, what do you have equipped right now? In terms of accessory, you've got Fortress Ring, and I think that Constitution is the only thing that's having you not die from... Wait, Charm Touch isn't physical. In that case, wear some Tower Necklacing. There we go, deal even more damage. Don't let me down, Mike. Ow. Oh, nice shield actually proccing. Not too shabby. Still a bit shabby, but not too shabby. And that means you... Well, show me that crit. Show me why we keep you around on the team, Fia. Oh, hell yes! I believe that's what you might call the one and done. Phew. Yes, yes, we got a new item. Very good. Oh no! No, don't retreat. I need the other nuts. What exactly has she been doing? Don't be misled there, Steven's bored. The only reason Fia's packing any wallop is because she is being prayed to by C-Space. The Technomancer.
あの貴婦人の霊体にみんな従ってたみたいですね。でもどうして急にいなくなったんでしょうか。それにしても今回のミケユちゃんはすごかったね。あの貴婦人の霊体もさ、ミケユちゃんの魔法に恐れをなして逃げたんじゃないかな。そんなことは。だって私の魔法なんてそれほど聞いてたわけじゃ。いやいや、まさにミケユちゃん様々って感じの活躍だったしね。そんな、でもそう言ってもらえるととっても嬉しいです。私もっと魔法を使えるようになってみせます。ミケユちゃんなら絶対できるよ。私も応援しちゃうぞ。はい、頑張ります。
But my nuts! My 8 nuts are gone. That's 2 Krogan right there. Oh, thank God we can continue. Great. Alright, so the mission changed. Now we're victorious whenever we withdraw or we let 40 turns pass. Oh, but the nuts are gone! This is the worst. Oh my, you actually got charmed there, didn't you? That's a shame for you. Okay, what's not a shame is that we should be able to go and exert complete control here. At least until they start spilling more of these things out. So there we go. Her turn is already done because she's charmed, even though we took a new turn. That's gutting for me. But what can you do? Well, what I can do is... have you move... Oh, more digging to be done. Okay. Control is more important right now. Make sure we don't lose that. Yeah, that's the sound of something that wants to take control away. I need you to go and take care of the wraiths there, Fia. Go and arc up and around here. Meanwhile, you get some much-needed rest. Wait, oh, that's not burrow, that's hole. That is bad. Yeah, Night CEO. This is censored for the Twitch Puritan masses. Tempting to stop for the card, but I'm sure it'll still be there later. Grab the point instead, and then we can deploy Mike there instead. Oh ho! Well, that is excellent. Let's not accidentally lose our deployment gate though, because if we do, that's game over. If you lose this, if an enemy ever steps foot on this point, it is game over. No ifs, no buts, and no cocoa nuts. That's something I heard Bane Williams say one time, and I like it a lot, so like every idea I've ever had, I just stole it. You already withdrew, that's okay. How are we going to get to you? I think if I just redeploy you and move you up, you should be able to do a clean sweep of the north, Fia. And Fia should be plenty strong enough to take care of these things. Oh, that's my hope, at least. I might withdraw you so that you can pop out to protect her at any point. Yeah, it sounds clever. Almost too clever. What's the movement range on these things? Interdimensional, yes, but movement 3, so even if you tried to get to Fia, 1, 2, 3 is the worst you could do. Although you could come to Mike, that would be bad. Ooh. God, there's plenty for us to have here. Excellent. As expected. Unfortunately, you can't actually deploy your friend right now because of the layout of this. But maybe, just maybe, yeah, you can just slaughter the thing wholesale. You didn't notice, but there was an exclamation point in the bottom right corner of the map. Well, I'll be sure to check that out once we've freed ourselves from the spooky skeletons. I'm working on that. In fact, discount Wilfred Dion's going to make a clean sweep all the way to the right from there anyway, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Ooh, you could be a big deal for Mike. Mike's laughable lack of defense against anything. But she's not weak to dark, so just pelt the thing with snowballs anyway. Wonderful. Oh, but I can't get through this. I'm not the interdimensional one. Well, knowing that you can pelt them down and all tells me that I might as well deploy you here. And you gather these things. Yes, you pick up all the traps. Holy stone. Is that a material? Well, no need to ask, I can just check. Items, material. Holy stone is not... Oh no, I was looking at items, materials. I'm not seeing holy stone, but that doesn't say anything. Ah, there we go. Well, they're the only ones I've got. Oh, right, these are the ones for upgrading items. That is a good find then. Right, more spooky, scary skeletons. But if I move you here, that should be okay. Avaro's ending his turn on Monument, so he shouldn't be struggling for movement or anything of the sorts. And you are right where I want you. That would be very deadly for you. Deadly, you say? No, go and snowball it. I'm really glad I'm playing this on hard mode. Imagining how easy this would be on normal mode is kind of painful to think about. There we go, next turn we've got this completely in lockdown. You go and take the trap. Done. Might not have to grind. Well, I don't intend on doing any level grinding. I'll grind up all the items I need though. But that'll be done off stream. Perish the thought of doing that on stream. Okay, everybody can now pull out. We need Avaro to go and circle around the place to find anything that's hidden. Well, not necessarily. I could actually give the Hermit thingamajigger to you. No, I can't give that to you because you are rubbish and can't equip anything. Also, where was that question mark that was supposedly down here? Let's have another investigation. Alright. You are just retreating straight up. Sure don't see any exclamation mark here. There we go. We had to approach from that end. Lovely. In that case, the only thing left is to grab that assumedly trap card. Small potion. Well, better than a kick in the face. What's that? 1, 2, 3 harvest points, 3 mining points. A lot of faith gained from rebuilding the monuments. Yep, I think that was a successful encounter. Collect from 5 harvest points total. Does that mean I have to go back a second time for that? Yes, yes, we got lots of things, but we didn't get those dragon bones. I'll see if I can get that if I just pop back in then. Oh, there's a small problem with this. It's infested with red potatoes. That's actually quite a good thing. 1, 2, 3. Damn, if I had double move, I could go and get that. Red potatoes are nice for beating up. I'm going to do this twice in order to get, hopefully, those animal bones. That's the 4th harvest point. Retreat and do that again, and we'll have the 5th. Yeah, mining points are not harvest points there, board. A game like this is a grinder's paradise, I dare say. Unless, I suppose, if you're the kind of person that likes to grind endlessly, the kind of person to whom, say, a cookie clicker is your kind of affair. In which case, I don't think you'd really get an endless experience here, but you get a very rewarding experience. Those difficult New Game Plus dungeons from Kamidori were great, and I only really looked at one of them. Alright, give me my bones. Oh, look who's back for some more! Are you gonna join me, kiddo?
ね、今まで遅刻も欠勤も一度もなかったのに、ちょっと心配だね。そういえば知らないや。やっぱり家が遠いと来るだけでも一仕事なのかな。いいこと思いついた。ミケユちゃんもここに住めばいいんだよ。それじゃイオルちゃんも一緒に。あれから一度も来てないじゃない。早く話したい。ちょっと私ミケルちゃんが来てないかそこまで見てくる。アーバロ、ちょっと来て。いいから早く。半分エルフ。さっきも聞いたんだけど何も言ってくれないの。イオルちゃん大丈夫？何があったの？なんでもない。ある。何にせよ、とりあえず怪我を治さないとね。大丈夫。イオルちゃん、じっとしてなさい。ありがとう。いいんだよ。それにまだ終わってないから動いちゃダメだよ。いい。半分エルフ。ミケイはお仕事に来ない。ミケイはもうお仕事に来られない。多分まだ絶対生きてる。 どこに。なんで。でも支払えるものない。紹介への依頼。行く。よし、治療終わったよ。えへへ、それほどでもあるかな。おお、ありがとう。半分ババロ。
Ah, I was expecting that would directly throw me into a battle, but no, it does not. Well, my instincts tell me to save and save often, as it often does. I haven't even been down to the Beastman area, which is what the chapter is telling me to do, surely. Anything more I can make? I've picked up a few items here. I could make my own Blood of Revival. That stuff is expensive. Rainbow grass. I think you have to get all kinds of grass and wrap them together to make that. But it's not showing as a craftable material. What could it mean? Cleaver looks terrible. I guess you have this so that... Oh, no, we have that because we have a new party member that uses a cleaver. It's a discount buster sword, which we'll be seeing in the upcoming marathon because someone was mad enough to take Final Fantasy VII. Get me that Mercy Bangle.
Yes.
King Harkinian would be proud. Shield ring looks a bit rubbish, but maybe it gets less rubbish when it's upgraded. Doesn't matter though, I don't have purple ore. I'm out of Oni Fangs for burrowing. Although I've already made one, haven't I? Yeah, so I don't need to make another one. But that's strange. Although I own one, I don't have a faith bonus. Maybe I found one and didn't make it. Jake, you have buildings that you've never placed down. I don't doubt that. There's no space for anything now. Alright. These houses aren't doing much for me. What could I place? Oh. Only greenhouse. I'm not sure I do have buildings that I haven't placed then. Right, let's get a lowdown on our latest employee. For one, you're higher leveled. Beastman, Assassin, more hit points, lower mana, more movement, great evasion, and you have the evasive boost. Cooking, 50% chance to gain 5% hit point on... Ooh. Oh, see, I like that. Cleaver Strike, strength plus 5. Assassin and Cleaver linked together. There's some kind of synergy bonus that goes on between things, but I don't know how to check what does what. Are there assassin shoes that I could give you to make you better at it? Last slot, Jake. Last slot what? Unless you... No, I have no idea what you meant. Last link slot shows the bonus. Last link slot... Yeah, I know that that shows the bonus, but how do I know... Let's say I have this set up. How do I know that Cleaver is the right thing to go for? It previews it there. But what's to say that, say, Elfin Bow isn't something... Oh, you don't. Right. That's an answer, alright. Get you shielded up. What kind of accessory? Do I just go veteran and thunk you down with as much strength as possible? Yes, we do. That's where you use the wiki. Nah. I mean, on a second playthrough perhaps, but on a first time playthrough, I'd hate to spoil the experience by visiting the wiki to figure everything out. Right. By the way, can you do anything for me? Anything useful at all? No, you just still have that ice res and that's it. Although again, 5 earthy things gets the stone fist, which would be a massively upgraded version of Earthman Fist. Dealing 23 earth damage. Sounds good. 2-star higher. What do I have right now? This one's golden for some reason, and these ones are green. What does the color coding mean? I don't know. And perhaps I'll never know. Element. That makes sense. So gold would be earth element. Okay. All this is done, and done right. Except for this, but we can't do that because we need a bronze key, and we cannot make a bronze key, can we? That's a no. Port extension needs things that I still can't get. Unless blue thread is hiding somewhere. Okay, then let's go and save our employee. That steel won't untwist itself. Wait, where were they? No, really, where were they? Where are we heading out to? Did I miss that part? Talk to me, kiddo. That doesn't help. We're going over to Heaven's Fall. Ah, damn, I haven't done anything in Heaven's Fall. But at least I have a potentially better person to come and join me there. Right, before we get there, I'll see if I can upgrade your gear. And then we'll go and save your... friend? Sibling? I don't know. Cleaver. What does Cleaver get? Okay. Just basic strength, and it only costs Earth Stones. Although it costs 2 Earth Stones apiece, I'm not happy with that. But I'll do it anyway. Heavenly Garb. What do you mean I haven't been... Oh, I haven't had Holy Stones to improve that with. Extra res might sound good, but couldn't I improve something else? Yeah, like your Heavenly Shoes. Oh my days. Evasion and agility. That sounds very good.
Yes.
I did Tower Shield, didn't I? Big Constitution buff from Black Steel Plate. How does that compare to Technomancer Garb? Not favourably. I mean, the res is nice, the agility's nice, but...
Yes.
Nope. Let's go. Anything good on sale? Yes, actually. This is something I was meaning to do a long time ago, but did not. And it's not just buy ethers, although I wouldn't mind some ethers. No, what I am here to get from you are salves. Salves were the most broken thing in Kamidori that I could think of. You just apply enough salving and you can get through so much. But which salves do I want? Raises luck by 2 for 5 turns. I don't know if these ones stack in this game. But what I'm thinking of are those situations where that extra bit of strength, or that extra bit of intelligence, and sometimes that extra bit of... yeah, Constitution. Don't know why I managed to flick past that so often. They apply the same buff as Cheer, and they stack to 5. That's what I'm talking about. Let's cut down on our expenses a little bit here. We can even regain health with this stuff. Anyway, I'm grabbing these because if I'm in a really desperate situation, I could throw those on and get myself out of it. I could even go so far as to raise my evasion quite a bit. Yeah, why not? And speed as well. Have you sold your treasure? I have not sold my treasure. There we go. Bye bye both my gold dusts. I'm thinking, why don't I just get one, the full 5 of all the salves? Critical salve is a dangerous looking one. There we go. Goodbye, money. I'm sure I'll get more money down the line. And now I'm starting to think, what if he had a better cleaver? He does not have a better cleaver. Thank goodness. Okay, let's go and get our employee back. I'm keeping an eye on the time because the mod game will be starting, well, at some point. Depends on when best works for Voomer. But I haven't seen Voomer floating around, so I'm sure they're fine. For now, though, let's go and clear these out. 55 turns pass, but this is somewhere I can just withdraw out of. Oh hey, Voomer. I don't know how long it takes to get my employee back, but I'm still aiming for 10 PM. What do we even have around here? Tell you what, if anyone's going to be nipping their face in, it'll be the new kid. That movement 4 though, I like the sound of that. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Level 12, flurries. Imp clawing. Alright, so they hit hard, they hit fast, but they're fairly fragile. Same story there. Shouldn't be a problem. Tempting to buff you up while we're at it. And since we moved in here first, we have full control of the area, which is always very welcome, so... just take advantage. What are you gonna do? You've got good range, so I'm actually gonna have you here so you can attack. And then let's bring on our extremely expendable Kari and Yuki. Yeah, you're gonna... oh, they have a lot of hit points. Huh. That's a little unfortunate for me. Oh well, get stuck in. They don't appear to have a spawning point in here, so just these 3 should be fine. And they're immediately getting a flurry off for a double hit. And to think this is with Soul Shield. That doesn't look very good for our Kari and Yuki, but I'm sure they'll be fine in the follow-up. And if they're not, then they just didn't want it enough. There we go again. 5, 5, 5. Hit it right back. Have I got a single crit out of our Yuki here? I feel like I have not. Okay, good chance this thing is going to flurry strike and bring you down. So I'm actually going to have you defend in this case. No flurry, but no problem, as long as you're still alive. Because if you're alive, then you can peace out, can't you? Bye-bye. And leave this one for the real champs. You're gonna get stuck in here? Yeah, that's gonna tear him apart. Yeah, having Karinyuki does make me miss At. Oh, there we go. At melted in the face of magic, but in terms of physical defense, holy moly, they were great. Okay, speaking of great... That's some damage, alright. I think your fighting stance leaves a lot to be desired, though. I got good range on you, I might as well just shoot you down with the bow. Great, victory is ours. What is going on in the rest of this map? I'm just hearing all this scuttering about. The implication that you're hooking up those demi-humans. Would you call them demi-humans? Well, I'm calling them demi-humans. Slice the rest of them up. For such a low chance, though, it's being procking quite a bit for us. Broken Axis Hammer is just a free gem, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, this Beko Gano thing stepping in here, stopping us from getting full control of the area. What is your story then? Reasonable strength, reasonable intelligence. That's that fireball that could be problems for us. Actually, Navarro is strong against fire. Oh, you are horrifically weak to fire, and your resistance is pitiful. Well, that's not very good. You can, however, get stuck in. I could let you go in, like so. Fire's not going to be very weak against you, and we're going to be very weak against this. Why do I have Mithril Hammer still? I thought I switched that thing out. I want Steel Axis Hammer so I can actually get my charge shots going. Does mean I do less damage, but the charge strike will be useful later on. Cooking is funny when it procs on humans and ghosts, hey? Killers gotta eat too. Twin blades? I guess Fable never really left the channel. Right, if you get in there, it's got fire melee as well. That's gonna do nasty, nasty things to you. However, you are gonna do nasty things to it, and if you get a crit, that's a straight up kill. You're gonna be hit for 9 twice. Might need to potion you up. Go for it, kid. Luck 24. Show me the crit. And that's full control. Bang. Let's get our goddess moving. Now, do I want to redeploy you again yet? No, you have a lot more healing to be done. You're in grave danger of being fireballed to death, though. Intelligence 20 versus... Oh, I've made an error in judgment here. Gambaro? Ah, you fool. Going in for a physical attack. They should have taken the fireball attack. They're going to hit for 12 twice. Good thing we healed up for this. Those salves are for emergencies, Stevens. Absolute emergencies. I'm not using them in any old scrub fight. And this is any old scrub fight. Think you can finish this one off, Avaro? 8 and 8's not good enough, but you would leave the way open for them to finish the fight. Are they spawning more of them, by the way? There are more... What? Ooh. What are those floating around in some kind of event here? Alright, well, get to it. You don't have to be charge strikes, sadly. Yeah, Yeah, soften it up so that Cleaver Child can get through. Your luck minus enemy luck is crit chance. Yeah, and that the little kid has like 20-something luck. Okay, fortunately, you can just charge on in without much concern for your own life. They got Drain and 15 Strength. We've got 11 Constitution. I don't fear for your life. If you just get in there and do one straight hit, you're gonna kill it, and you... Oh, there's a 10% chance you'll miss and die. I like those odds. Get stuck in, Eeyore. I actually think your chances are a bit better than that, because you could have crit, which would remove any chance of you missing. Alright. There appears to be a large dragon with bladed wings for us to be slightly concerned about. Avaro, go and take the trap. You're right, we should think this one through, Sea Space. Because I could move... Let's see, is this water or not? It is water. Curses. I want you to go and stand on here so you actually get a bit of stuff restored. But there's a chance that this could heal you, actually. Let's take that chance. That's a bad chance to take. No, Avaro will gladly take the trap card for you. An Evening Primrose. Beg your pardon? Alright, you should be safe enough here. I would like to move you out, but I won't. Enough messing around, I will actually heal you up. I abhor using items to heal up if I can avoid it. Uh-oh, more of them. I feel like we tread these paths before, but never mind. Onwards and upwards. Against my better judgment, I'm going to redeploy you. Just to try and punch through more of this red area. Not exactly on a time limit here, but I've got a mod game to look forward to. Mod games exist for many reasons. God, that gave my heart a skip. Okay, that's bad as well. I don't know if enemies spill forth from captured deployment gates, and I'm not sure I want to find out. You're only gaining 1 bit of SP per turn on there, which is not bloody good enough. You move here, you move here. Shrine's all fixed up. Okay, the shrine doesn't do any better, does it? No, practically the same. 211 5112 211 511. How about that? Hang on, does that mean if you stand on these, you actually are able to have more skills equipped? Say it ain't so. That would be quite interesting strategically, but also might just be a pain in the butt. Hard to tell. You're gonna pass a turn here. I need you to get some of that stuff back. You missed a plant, Jake. I don't doubt that. But the lovely thing about free maps is we can go and take care of that as and when we want. This bat is not making it easy for us to go and kick its ass. 1, 2, 3... No, I still want you over here, so you're still going to wait it out. You need to get a little closer so you can destroy it, and... Tempting as it is to move you, I'm going to keep you here in case the bat actually goes for Fia. The bat does nothing. A good fold, I must say. But you still need to die. 20 against 5, holy, oh you are so dead. So dead! Fiat must be a fan of the one shot too. Okay, let's grab what we can here. We got the freedom of movement. I still want you to be regaining stuff, but you can do that from here as well. Oh, just having that extra 1 square of movement per turn is so nice. Uh-oh. You've antagonized the Oni. Much as that sounds like a you problem. I can open this up. You could go on the attack, or you could just stand there. That guy's not going anywhere. And if Fia moves into position, Fia will be able to slaughter it wherever it goes. Ideal. Oh, scared the crap out of me. I thought the big scary dragon appeared here. Alright, go and grab all the traps, Avaro. Magic sand. Ooh, I like magic sand. Oh, it's got no answer to this. 16, 16, and 16. Right, get cooking, kid. I'm a little concerned about Eeyore's 10% miss rate. It's probably going to end up like a Pokemon 10% miss rate. 10% of the time it's going to fail you half the time. That's a lot of beasties moving around. I shouldn't be just sniffing every card, but the greed compels me to take it all. I think you're fine. I don't need to pull you back for now. You can go in here and gain full control. Ooh, that's an opportunity for you to get all your magic back, but I might actually prefer Fia getting it, since I did let you regain a fair chunk of yours. Ooh, what are we looking at here? Rising Thrust for Strength 5, so it's going to deal 23 of fire, which you're of course weak to. So that is not your battle to fight. It's weak to ice, very weak to ice. Boy, if only I had an ice user around here. But I don't. Okay then. In that case, I'm going to have you retreat for now. You are going to go... You are going to take that. Be greedy. Greed is good after all. Alright, now behold my masterful plan. what are we looking at again? 13 and like 23 hit. Now your constitution isn't great. In fact, you could even say it's god-awful. So I'm going to actually switch you out from that beloved Sonora into the Fortress. Yeah, it's Fortress Ring. Now your constitution isn't that bad. I'm going to move you here. Do I want you there? Well, not really, actually. Everyone is going to have their go on you there. So you're going to move here, and we will deploy you here. And you will protect Fia from any attacks. Now there's a chance that something really nasty is going to hit you and kill you. But, you know, them's the breaks. You could go in like that, but that would leave you wide open, so no thank you. Good, this is what I want. The dragon comes for Fia. One gets blocked entirely, and the other... nothing to it. That would have hurt a lot harder if she didn't have that constitution thing on her. Now, C-Space makes a long drawn-out approach. I don't actually want you to kill this. You're going to do 25 twice and you might crit. That's risky bisque. If crit is what's going to make it happen anyway, we'll just go for a regular attack. The game's not that complex, Commissar. Far from it, even. Okay, good, we didn't get the crit. Crit would have left Eeyore a sitting duck. And I don't think I'll go for the kill on you, because if you go for Eeyore, that's a freebie, but this thing needs to go. At this point, I think I will take the risk on you, and re-equip the Samura, which is somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I've got to do some damage to this. 20 against 9 is as good as I can hope, but it hits 3 times. It hits 3 times! Damn right it does. That was exceptionally fortunate. Now, I could actually have you go and tank it, but I suspect... Wow! I figured an earthly beast would be incredibly weak to fire. Still an option to go and kill you, or even capture you. You know what, I will throw you in. Why the hell not? Oh, because of the electricity, of course. Whoops. Well, I actually hope that you miss now. Well, we've got a dead little thing here on our hands. Yeah, possibly not. The butterfly insects are quite weak, despite your 5 weakness to them. We'll see what transpires. If our Yuiki dies again, then it dies again. But you oh. Rising thrust, you say? Oh, you're in a lot of trouble, kid. Yeah, good point, Isaac. Compared to the likes of Dominions, and I guess to a lesser extent EU, this is very simple compared. Okay, slowly but surely Averno will catch up. We hold the line here and hope they're not multiplying too much, but now there are 4 instead of 3 for us to deal with. And we already killed one, so... it's nae good, is what I'm saying. Let's start by eliminating the big bad. Be gone. That looks like something I would definitely want to capture. So even though your life is pretty much forfeit from this, I will probably charge you in. Strength 15... Con 8 is con bad, but... tell you what, I'm not completely heartless. Go in there, capture it, don't miss, and then I'll heal you up if you succeed. Oh, if you miss, it kills you. That's quite funny. Okay, in that case, you may have 1 potion. But capture me that dragon. I'm actually quite grateful that this game can be played with one hand health. Yesterday's session of this was just after a workout, and I crushed the end of one of my fingers in the left hand like a pomegranate seed. But fortunately, that did not impact playing the game at all. Are you going to get stuck in there? With the fire threat gone, I think it's time for Eeyore to rise and shine. Great. In fact, it's so great, you'd be able to finish this one off with a cap attack. Or so I had hoped. It makes me wonder what your weekly consumption of pomegranates is. Well, it's gone up a hell of a lot since I found that they're selling pomegranates on the cheap in my local market. And I've got a technique for very quickly and easily de-seeding them, which I had previously dismissed because it didn't work very well, but I've since figured it out, and now it works just fine. I'll go on the offense with you, even though I don't want to eat 30 damage. This is wrong, I was meant to be using Fia as the tank, but that's not what I'm doing. Right, it's been a long journey, Aburo, but you've rejoined up with the main units. I don't really want you cleaver slicing when I could just be capping everything. Tell you what, you keep your own... I could just retreat you, couldn't I? But I do want to cap, so do some healing breath. And then you storm your way in and actually succeed on the cap. I'm not going to make a pomegranate de-seeding video, there are plenty of those out there. It's very simple. Just slice off the top without slicing through the seeds, and then make cuts around the side, and then open it up like a flower's petals, I suppose. Turn it upside down and spank it with a wooden spoon or something, and something of similar heft. And then, well, you're already done. Congrats. Good lord, this place is crawling with nasties. Ah, but I don't really have to kill them all, do I? I just need to go up to the event point. I do love pomegranates though, they're so good. I guess I'll work towards that. Do I kill you or move on? Nah, it's a high time sea space, got some action. You move on. And he's getting that action. So one of the things about these Ushelly games, Luke Corn, is it N-Shelly or Ushelly? One or the other. Was that they would voice act every single female, no matter how insignificant they were to the game's plot. But it wasn't until one of their games, I don't know which one, that they actually started voicing some of the males as well. It does feel kind of weird, but... well, it's a good sign that their games did well enough that they can do that. Let's not take too much damage here. I keep forgetting that soul shield though, that soul shield will drop the damage. Very nicely, in fact. Right, get stuck in, it's high time we took these guys down a peg. What about you? You're not in much danger of these archers, so just get stuck in. You gonna murder that thing? Not quite murder, but if you get a flurry off or a crit, you certainly will. All I had to do was ask, and I get both. even ripped its hair off. That's pretty hardcore. For what it's worth, this would be going smoother if I had the other one of these things with me. That ice magic, I believe, would be a bit better. Is there any voice acting in the Rants games? Let me think. I honestly can't remember. I would accept that there was, but my memory's not forthcoming for it. Not in Sengoku. Well, that's the only one that matters as far as I'm concerned.
大丈夫。みんなきっと元気になるし、私たちのやったことに感謝してくれるよ。
There we go, and it's not pulling us out. It's still a free map we can pull out whenever we want, but I would quite like to gain Neuron full control because it makes it a lot easier for popping back in, and we know there's a deployment point over here and over here because they got capped by enemies previously. Speaking of, fork it on over. I said fork. I gotta say, Iori is growing on me. But then I'm a sucker for people that are just straight up uncomplicated heavy hitters. Right, I know you got things to do here, but try and help us out with actual attacks here, C-Space. Starting to wonder if he's got his veteran ring on. He doesn't seem to be dealing that much damage right now. Let me check. No, he doesn't. He's got his fortress ring on. Need to remember to change that. Changing out items constantly was a very cumbersome thing in Kamidori, and I see it's still the case here. That said, I don't have a particularly good alternative on how to do that. Take it you weren't a KOF fan. KOF? Kingdom of Fire? Knights of the Old Republic? I don't know what KOF is. There we go, deal some actual bleeding damage now. Why can't we do charged strike though? I would have thought I'd charged up my hammer plenty by now. King of Fighters. Never touched it. You just plow on over here. Oh. Bye-bye, Fia. Oh, Fia is every shade of dead. Every shade of dead. I should have had you held back so you could have been redeployed here. Right, I will actually retreat you with that in mind. Oh, that's not even fair. %100% chance to hit as well. There's no coming out of this alive. Oh! And Fia's the only one that can deploy the Yuikis, so I should not have pulled it back. Okay then, it's down to just Iori and C-Space to bring this one home. And, yeah, man, C-Space is having a hell of a hard time beating these things up. Oh, you're right, shield proc could have saved her. Unfortunately, those... Ooh. Got ourselves a rare drop here. I don't know how good the egg medical herbs are. But hey, you lose a goddess, you win yourself some new herbs. And that's what we're looking for. Deployment point. If I can get that, then it won't be a complete waste. Yeah, losing Fia to lose summons is a pain, but it's alright. I'm confident these two were all I ever truly needed. Although I'm not sure I'd say that in the face of those dragon things. Right. Go and retreat. You... Give me a crit or 3. Nah, too much to ask. Uh-oh. They're moving in across here. Okay, you've had your 1 turn of rest, which hasn't brought you up fully, Eeyore, but it's going to have to do. Yeah, that'll definitely get it done. Well, actually, no, 20% chance of missing, but also 9% chance of crit, which cannot miss. Right, north or south? I choose treasure. Bandit's key. Never heard of it. Is it a key? Is it a material? Maybe something I only have 1 of. No, maybe it's a consumable item to open a door. No. Is it a weapon? Ah, it's an accessory. And it gives the skill lockpick. That could be useful in a pinch. But I'm not currently in a pinch. Well, I might be if you don't get out here and restore some anything. I'm going to secure this area first. Ah, good call. Unless they move in here and take this for free, in which case very bad call. Good. There we go. That freshened Avaro up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell you what, before I decide if I'm going to pull Avaro out or not, let's have you scout here. Ah, wonderful. Now I just need to take care of the army of those things. Alright, grab the freebie. 3 earth stones. Very nice. What are you gonna do then? There's still a bit more resting up that you could do. And I'm probably gonna need to be in tip-top position for dealing with these things. Position? I mean condition. So go and rest up another turn. Thank God these things can't go through walls. If they could take my home base and that would be that. Also, it is possible for me to restore the life of Fia. I have an item, well I have a few of them, Blood of Revival. Well, I've got 2. But I won't, because I don't want to. She earned that death, and she hasn't earned life. Okay, Eeyore is pretty much as good as I could hope for. Although, I want that card. And I want full control of this area once more. Earl Boomer is up. Excellent, then that means we can switch over to a host once this map is done. This map took longer than I'd expected. Now this thing has Fireball. Fireball has a... No, it doesn't have Fireball. What am I talking about? It does, however, have 25 strength on its attacks. Yeah. And its own constitution of 9 is something I can batter my way through, but... Oh, of course, I'm strong against fire. Well, the die is already cast. Have at. Less so for you. I mean, it's very bad news for Eeyore, but too bad. I'm still wondering what it takes to charge up the hammer. How many swings do you have to do? Right, that's the... Oh, well, there's my charge strike ready. It takes 2 swings. Is that two engagements where you use it as an attack? Or using it twice in any engagement? I suspect it's the former, since I've done the latter. So what is wrong with you? You're burning for 4 turns. Don't know what burn does, but it's probably not good. Ooh, well, whilst you're burning, you can always dig some stuff up. Waste not, want not. Crumbs, I need that point. How you feeling, Eeyore? You want to go straight in there and tank 2 hits for 18 each? Of course you do. Do it for me. I think the battery shows the number of bars it takes to charge. There's a battery. Oh wow, that was pathetic on both sides. There's a battery. Oh, maybe it's that needs charge 2 thing. But I still don't see a battery. That's not saying it's not there. It just says I can't see it. Still, make it flow. Nice. A battery above the character. You are certainly seeing something that I am not. It's gone now. Or was it ever even really there? Alright, get yourself to relative safety, Eeyore. Sorry, safety time is over. Grab this. Small potion. Better not stick in the eye, I guess. Okay, there's a million things for Aburo to do, but Aburo will get them done. Actually, Aburo might struggle to get them done, because Aburo is out of FS. Gold scale is a nice one, though. So because we've depleted FS from moving around, we can only move 1 square at a time, but that's alright, you just retreat, pass a few turns, and what do I still have to do around here? I would dare to say not much. But I did miss that, so Aburo, with your almost maxed out movement, go and bring life back. And that is not everything. There's about 3% of the map hidden somewhere that I have not detected. Could be anywhere. Oh well, doesn't matter. Nice haul. Did you mice the statue? Yeah, probably. It's alright though, it's a free map. We can and will come back to finish it off. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure that other kid isn't in any particular danger, so we're going to leave them be for quite a while, actually, because 2 things are about to happen, one more immediate than the other. We are about to go over to see Earl Von Boomer attempt the mod game challenge to become a mod on this channel. I'll have them explain it when they're running it. Don't want to steal the wind out of their sails. And starting tomorrow, there's going to be a marathon on this channel. I'm going to kick it off with Evil Dead for the PlayStation 1, but following that it's going to be over 2 weeks of back-to-back non-stop retro games ran by Well, lots of people within the community. It should all be on the schedule good and proper, and there's a link to more information in the title. But you know what? That's not what's happening now. What's happening now is Voomer. It's your show, and let's get that host thrown up for it.